Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Feel your breath. Notice where the breath expands. Any areas that might feel tight. Notice the sensation of air entering. And as you exhale, notice your posture if you're leaning forward or back or side to side. Realign, maybe roll the shoulders. Come back to the sensation of your breath. Playing and observing with the breath. Let's take a big breath low into the low back and the low belly. Feel big expansion through the ribs. You can hear the sound of your breath. Exhale. Take a neutral breath cycle. It's easy. Take a breath that expands in the upper body and the shoulders lift up. You might feel the upper back open up. Draw it down, opening lower. Exhale. Reset with a neutral breath. The next breath cycle, make it small and very gentle. Very soft breath. The breath, almost like a thin line going down. So we're not expanding through the ribs. We're just very thin, drawing downward. And let it go. One more big breath, feeling into the center. and soften. Bring the hands to the heart. Take a moment to honor yourself showing up on your mat today. Set an intention for your practice today. Easy, let the hands come down, blink open the eyes. Just take a few rounds of cat-cows here to warm up, get some movement in. Come up, take the shoulders down the back. Good. Bring your hands to the chest or the deltoid area. And let's just take little circles, keeping the elbows pointing out and down. Relaxing through the rest of your body. The spine stays up. So the core is engaged a little. Maybe the circles are getting bigger. Let that go. Take your right wrist and you can give a little massage, little squeeze, little movement. Maybe some circles in the wrist. In and out. Doesn't have to be a strain, doesn't have to be too big, just like finding some movement, little expansion through the thumb. Let that go, other side. Maybe some circles. Stretch your fingers up and down. Okay, let's stretch out and up. Reach up, exhale, push out side to side and all the way down. Roll the shoulders again, stretch up. Big reach, forward fold, easy. And come back up, change your leg position if you like to. Cows. The next time you roll back, stay back. Keep your front body engaging towards the spine. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Come forward. Stay forward. drawing back a little through the shoulders, opening through the chest. Exhale, let that go. Let's take a few rounds of circles. Just loosening things up a bit. Change. And let go. Stretch the arms up, interlace the fingers to the sky. Breathe. Press the hands forward to round your back. Inhale back up, exhale, bring the hand to the opposite leg. Open up your back body. Depending on where your hands are, you might feel things around your shoulder blades. Change which arm is on top. I lift my spine up, almost like a little bit of a cow pose, and then change, rounding back. Oh, good. Stretch up, forward fold. Oh, big exhale. Good. Come back up. Let's go ahead and roll into our table. We'll move through some more cat-cow. Starting with your tailbone. You might even go really slow a few times just to feel along the way. The tailbone shifts. It's like dominoes. Going at the pace that feels good for you. Okay, we're gonna let's take the hands back up. I don't know, my wrists, I just feel like we should move our wrists a little bit more. Let's go ahead and take the hands, thumbs down, palms together, so crossing at the wrist. Stretch forward, roll the hands up, stretch forward, roll the hands up. Do that a few more times. Engage your low belly as you're here in this kneeling position. The next time the hands come forward, separate the hands out. Look at which arm is on top so you can change. Oh, there we go. A few more times on this side. Good. All right, let's let that go. Roll your shoulders and bring your hands forward, coming up to down dog. Spend some time here in a down dog. Feel into your shoulder. I'll take 2 more breaths, cycle. Come all the way forward. Half lift, forward fold. Breathe in your forward fold. Rise up, stretch up, arms to the sides. Roll your shoulders back and down. Stretch back up. Forward fold. Halfway lift, step back into plank pose. Hold your plank pose, knees up or down. Lower all the way down. 6 cobras, little baby cobras. Drawing the elbows to the sides, pressing into the feet. If you find your chin draws forward, try to keep it a little more neutral in line with the neck. One more time. Good, push back up to down dog. Just easy, stretch your right leg back. Change legs. Let it go, down dog. Come forward. Halfway lift, forward fold. Rise up. Arms to the sides. Stretch up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step to plank. Hold your plank. Exhale, come down. 3 cobras. Push back to down dog. Stretch your left leg back. Kind of feeling into the standing leg more than anything. For me, I just kind of use this to feel up the back of the leg, feeling into the strength of the shoulders, finding that balance. Change. Exhale, let it go. Down dog. Come forward. Halfway lift, forward fold. Rise up. Relax the arms. Good. We're going to step back into our crescent lunge, stepping back with the left foot. I'm actually going to step back and then step forward, but I hurt my ankles recently, so I'm being a little extra gentle. So for me right now, I'd rather step forward. Either way, the left leg is back, the right leg is forward. Step forward. Otherwise, what I might do is take this foot, I'm stepping the right leg back. I'm gonna take it back a couple of times so that it's not a big impact stepping back. Step forward. Come down to your chair pose, just a little chair, like 25%. Lots of core work. Draw in through the ribs, draw back through your tail. Maybe just 5% more. Stretch up, forward fold. Halfway lift, step to plank. Hold for one breath. Inhale and exhale, come down. One time into cobra. Exhale back to down dog. Stretch your right leg up. Step it forward. Rise up. Crescent lunge. Step forward. Chair pose. Maybe a little bit more. Up to the sky, forward fold. Halfway lift, back to plank. Lower down from your plank. One breath into cobra. Exhale, step back, or down dog. Down dog. Left leg up. Breathe. Bring your foot forward, come up into your crescent lunge. Step forward, down to chair pose. Up to the sky, forward fold. Halfway lift, and we're only taking the right foot back into a warrior one. So I'm going to step my foot back at an angle and rise up. Step that foot forward, down to chair. Inhale, stretch up, forward fold. Halfway lift, and the left foot stepping into warrior one. Step back. Rise up, core lifts you up. Step forward, chair. Inhale up, forward fold. Ooh. Halfway lift, both feet back to plank, come through chaturanga, up dog or your cobra. Push back to down dog. Breathe. Good, big exhale. Shake your head, yes and no. Take your left leg up. Maybe you're finding more space, stretching it a little higher. Maybe you rotate it out if you like to. Bring your foot forward, back foot, warrior one. Breathe. Good, left leg is forward in your warrior. Take your left arm underneath, crossing forward with eagle arms. Maybe you just come to the opposite shoulder blade. Maybe you're stretching the fingers out. Maybe they cross at the wrists. Feeling to the feet. Up into the strength of the legs. The pelvic floor, we have this lifting. The core in, the ribs in. Finding that balance of grounded, stable, lifted. Gentle release the arms up to the sky. Lengthen out your leg into your pyramid. Doesn't have to be a huge stretch. It could keep a little bend in the knee, maybe using a block or something to hold on to. I really enjoy that. Then back into your knee. Use your core to rise up. Reach up. Maybe the hands even come towards each other or together. Hooking the tail underneath you, lifting up the chest. Arms might reach back. And we're gonna fly. Set up to fly. This back foot, you might step it forward first a little bit. There mine is. And then I'm gonna fly my arms back to the sides or forward. Breathe. Warrior three, airplane. Land your foot underneath you into your mountain pose. Take a breath, feel your body side to side. Notice any areas that feel like you've been holding tension. Areas that feel sore. Go ahead, stretch your arms up, big reach. Exhale, forward fold. Nice forward fold. Maybe you hug around the backs of the legs if you like to do that. Drawing the top of the head down. Lifting up through the sit bones. Good. Halfway lift, step both feet back. Come into your chaturanga, up dog or your cobra. Always options. Listen in. Take care of yourself. Challenge yourself. Down dog. Good. Right leg up. Maybe you rotate it, maybe you keep it straight back. Step it forward. Back foot warrior one. Like the exhale. Pulls the front body in to lift up. Good. Right leg is forward, right arm underneath. Cross forward into eagle arm. Let it go. Lengthen into pyramid. And that knee, come back up. Maybe the hands come together or towards each other. Hugging the tail underneath you. Lifting up the heart. Drawing the arms back. Step forward. Stand, mountain. Step out onto your mat. Come into our wide forward fold. Take another breath or two to settle in. Bend your knees and come up. Open out to the right. Take a little time, rise and sing. Warrior two, arms outstretched. Engage the outer shoulder blades. Down, in. Engage the inner shoulder blades. Expand across your hands. Reverse your warrior, reach forward, up and over. Take a big breath through your side body. Come back into warrior two and slide into side angle. Big breath, one breath. Stretch out. Rise back up, come into your triangle, and we'll take a little time in triangle. Take care of your front knee. Make sure it stays tracking with your foot and ankle. Might want to roll it in, keep it strong. Use your quads. Take your time coming out. Rotate your foot back. If it's okay to bring the hands behind you, interlacing the fingers, lifting up the heart, anchoring the hands downward. Little bend in the knees, support yourself in your forward fold. The arms lifting away from the top of the head reaching down. Strong quads. Slide the hands down the legs. Do a little stretch side to side in the way that feels good for you. Ooh. Maybe a couple more times, keep breathing. Go at neutral, center, kick your head out if that feels good. Roll your shoulders if that feels good. And we'll take time rising up. To the left. Set up your legs. Find your warrior two arms. Your strong upper back. Creating space across your chest. If you could open up your collarbones more. Reverse warrior, up and over, reaching forward. Run the hand down the back leg. Sometimes if I can maintain my posture here, feels stable and supported. Sometimes I take my hand to the front side of the rib and hip to feel the stretch up and over. But if it feels like that collapses me, I'll use my back hand, keeping it supportive. Good. Coming to side angle, big reach, big breath. And come up to triangle. Come on out. One more time, rotating, wide forward fold. Take a moment doing what feels good for you in your practice. If you like doing that twist, reaching forward or back. Good. Time rising up. We'll just take an easy tree pose here. Just realize we didn't fly on the other side. So we're gonna do that too. Stand onto your left leg. Right leg out. Hold it. Find your balance. Open out, find tree pose. Level and stable in your pelvic. Easy out. Change sides. Stand on the right leg, left leg up. Hold it up. Using my hands kind of like a basket and releasing them together, holding on underneath my knee, shin, strong, shoulders down, strong forearm. Open out. And come out. Now the left leg is the one that needs to fly. So if you want to step it back, if your practice has been working with that, lifting it straight back to fly. Otherwise, you might just come from your mountain pose to fly the left leg back. I think it is interesting core work to start from a warrior pose, warrior one to fly, just lifting it back. Good. Let it go. There we go. Come down. If you're not at the front of your mat, come to the front of your mat and come down into a big forward fold. I'm going to do it with my feet open, my legs a little wider than usual, giving some space. And you might rock side to side if that feels nice for your back. Good. Take your time stepping down into your tabletop. Shift your hips side to side. Gazing over the shoulder towards your hip as it flows to that side. So that shoulder, my hips are moving to the right. My right shoulder kind of draws towards my hip. Lateral flexion, side movement. Now, as you come down, go ahead and stretch your hips back. I need a pillow under my feet here. And we're going to walk the hands side to side from a child's pose. Stretch out a little deeper. Going with it. Find different angles with the hands that feel different through the outer shoulder blade and through the outer side body. Explore that. When you're ready, settle in. Let go of your heart and child's pose. Your time coming up to a seat. Let's go together with our butterfly centering pose. Use your elbows to gently create a little pressure through the leg. Bring your time forward, fold. Come back up, take the left leg out to the side, 45 degrees, pointing out to the side. Lifting through your spine, move through your arms, pull the heart over the leg, reaching forward through the top of the head. Breathe. Walk your hands up. Taking that big side stretch, take care of your side. It can be a lot, so sometimes less is more. Run your hand down the leg, turn the heart up and away. Reach both hands towards your foot. Press your hand into the leg to come back up. And the knee that's bent, go ahead and bring that forward. This other one can come over the top. Ground in, hug your knee. So you might find a little stretch through the outer hip there. Take it to a twist. If you do find a stretch here in your outer hip, this could be plenty for things like pigeon pose. This could be good alternative. Come out, bring that foot closer if your knees are okay with it. Centering the knees, relaxing them forward. A moment. So my right leg is, or my left leg is on top, my right arm will be up. Bend the elbow. Maybe you'd only do the this side. Maybe you use the other hand across. Maybe the hands come together. Spine stays up, neck stays neutral. Ease the bottom hand down, release the top hand to fold if it feels good. So this can create more of that pigeon kind of sensation and a little compression in the hip. Coming out, I'm just gonna bring my hands back, gentle, let the legs come back out. Change sides. Right leg out to the side, big stretch. Full. Come out, side stretch. Press the hand into the leg to come up. The bent knee comes forward, other leg over. Just holding it in for a few breaths here. Finding that stretch up through the outer hip. Maybe it rolls through the IT band a little bit, depending on how close I hold my knee. And make it a twist. Ease out. Bring your foot closer. Settle in. I always think of the way that like sediment and sand and stuff like that can like sink in water. It takes a moment. And left arm up. If it's most beneficial for you to only do the top, you could use your other hand. And of course you can do the other side after. Meaning you could bring this hand out, you can take the other hand across. Listening into your body, taking care of yourself, lifting the spine. Relax through your hips. Slow, let go of the bottom hand, let go of the top hand. Maybe a fold. Great, let's ease on out. And bring the feet forward. We'll we'll just roll to our backs. Hug your knees, stretch your legs up, hug your knees. Move through the legs. Take circles with the knees. So I'm going to take circles, holding my knees, and I'm bringing both knees towards my heart, opening them out, bringing them together back towards my heart. Doesn't have to be big. If the low back lifts up, you might want to make it smaller. When the knees come back towards the heart, hug them in. And then change the direction of the circles you're making. So my knees are going to come forward, out, and back in. Forward, out, in, forward, out. Good. Hug them out a little bit. So towards the sides of the ribs. Bring the feet down, walk the knees side to side. Sometimes movements like that are just like building a neural connection. It's hard to connect. That's why I have to talk through it. Let's come to a figure 4, left leg up, hold your leg up. Maybe run your hand down the back of the leg, that feels nice. Or cross your knee over. Settle in, settle into your back. Come out. Change sides, right leg up, hold it up. And cross. Good, come out, turn to your side for Vishnu's couch. Up into my hand, bottom knee is bent, grounding into the bottom leg. And kick up. So I'm holding my fingers around the big toe. My knee is facing me. Oh, my ankle's not loving that, so I'm gonna hold on lower or higher at my leg. Try to steady on the side body. Bring the foot behind you for the quad stretch. Keep your low belly in. Reach through your knee and let it go. Go ahead and change sides. Using a scarf or a strap here could be a really nice option to hold your leg at the place that's right for you. Bend the knee, bring it behind you. Roll to your back. Neutral. Draw the knees together, feet open a little bit. Let's twist. Into the best twist for you. Bow. Setting up your twist the other way. And come out. Centering yourself. Let's just take a moment. Maybe happy baby. Maybe that moves to something else. Started happy baby, and we'll take a few more breaths to come into whatever pose feels good for you. If there's anything your body's calling for. Couple more breaths. We have some time. When you're ready to set up into Shavasana, maybe take your legs up a wall, up a couch, wherever you are. Maybe lay in a traditional corpse pose, arms to the side, or maybe the knees are together, really getting into whatever is comfortable, relaxing, a position of letting go. Letting yourself be here